Hello and welcome to Hilliard Pack 600. My name is Travis Helm and I'm the treasurer for our pack. We're excited that you've chosen to have your son in Cub Scouts and join with us in the many fun things that we have planned for the 2014-2015 school year. The goal of Scouting is to prepare boys to make good choices over their lifetimes by teaching them the values of the Scout oath and law. In the oath, Scouts make a commitment to do their best to serve their God, their country, and those around them. They pledge to uphold high individual standards with respect to their mental, physical, and spiritual development. In addition, they promise to obey the Scout law by demonstrating positive characteristics such as being trustworthy, loyal, obedient, brave, clean, and reverent, to name a few. The Boy Scouts of America seeks to train the leaders of tomorrow. And in keeping with the tradition of having a lot of fun while learning these valuable lessons in the process, we at PAC 600 have planned some great events this year for our Scouts to participate in. Some of these events include camping trips, earning belt loops in areas such as archery or BB gun shooting, racing Pinewood Derby cars, racing space rockets, which is a new addition to our activities but should be quite fun, rain gutter regatta, participating in day trips, and engaging in team sports, just to name a few. Now, in order to help provide these and the many other fun activities over the next year, we're asking for your help. Each fall, Boy Scout troops and Cub Scout packs throughout the United States sell popcorn in order to raise funds for the upcoming year. This year, the popcorn sales event starts on Saturday, September 20th, and runs until Saturday, November 8th. Last year, through the hard work of our Cub Scouts, our pack was able to sell $10,000 worth of popcorn. Our goal for this year is the same. We're asking that each boy in Pack 600 help us once again to raise $10,000 to cover the upcoming year. That means that if each scout in our group can sell $350 worth of popcorn, then we'll be able to reach that goal for the upcoming year. Now, many people may wonder how the money will be divided. Well, the Boy Scouts of America chooses to sell popcorn because a large portion of the sales go right back into the scouting program. We'll use our own popcorn sales as an example. Of the $10,000 that we'll raise, 70% of the sales will go directly back into scouting. Now, to break that down even further, approximately 37% of the funds raised for scouting will go to help support the local Simon Kenton Council as well as the overall Boy Scouts of America program. These groups set up Boy Scout curriculum and maintain other sites relevant to scouting, such as local scout stores as well as Boy Scout camps. That means that 33% of the total sales go directly back into our pack. For our 10,000 goal, this equates to roughly $3,300, which will be used by the pack to help pay for the fun activities that I've already mentioned, such as camping and day trips. The money raised will also help our pack pay for the many awards that the Scouts earn and receive throughout the year, including belt loops as well as other patches. Now, perhaps even more important than the money is the experience that selling popcorn provides for boys who participate. These scouts learn that good things come at a price and that it takes effort on the part of others to make programs like scouting happen. They also learn how to effectively communicate with and be professional around adults within their communities. Oh, and finally, let's not forget about the prizes. Boys who work hard to sell popcorn learn about the benefits of setting goals on projects and can enjoy the feelings of accomplishment that come from earning rewards through their dedication and persistence. Shown here is a list of prizes that the boys can select from as they meet certain sales targets. Some of the cool prizes available to Scouts this year include tablets, race cars, fishing poles, and Lego building sets, just to name a few. Another special opportunity that Hilliard Pack 600 provides is the creation of Scout accounts for top sellers. Every Boy Scout in our pack who sells over $500 in popcorn will get 10% of their sales in the form of a personal account to be used on Scout-related expenses, such as dues, camping fees, or other scouting equipment. For example, if your son sells $750 worth of popcorn, then your son will get a $75 Scout credit, which is set aside in their name to be used throughout the year on scouting expenses. Now, an important question you may have now is, how can you support your Scout during PAC 600's popcorn fundraiser during the months of September, October, and November? Well, first, you can get your Scout excited about popcorn by having them set their own goal for how much popcorn they personally plan to sell. Your Scout will likely be excited to set a popcorn goal once they see the prizes that they can earn, as well as understand how the money will help pay for the many fun activities that they'll be part of during the upcoming year. Once a goal has been set, you can further support their efforts by providing your scout with opportunities to sell popcorn and reach that goal. Now, there are 3 ways in which your scout can sell popcorn. First, scouts can sell popcorn on their own. Parents can take their scouts out to knock on doors in their local neighborhood, as well as introduce the fundraiser to other acquaintances such as coworkers and other community members. Now, when selling, we found that it's helpful to have the scout introduce themselves, let others know that they're selling popcorn in order to support their local scout troop, which in this case is Pack 600, and ask if they would like to help out by buying popcorn. The request can be that simple and yet still be very effective. Shown here is the order form that can be filled out while collecting these orders. You can use the form to fill out the customer's name, the number of different types of popcorn that are ordered by each customer, and also to keep track of whether or not the customer has paid for their purchase. Another option is to have your son participate in show and sell events being held by Pack 600. A show and sell event is when fellow scouts and adult parents or leaders get together to sell popcorn in front of a local commercial store such as perhaps Sam's Club on Hilliard Road. They can also go door to door in neighborhoods around their area. This type of sales event is called a show and sell because inventory of popcorn will be available to be immediately handed over to customers when they purchase it. In order to help scouts participating in these events also achieve their personal sales goals, the money from all orders sold during any of these events will be equally divided among all participating scouts based upon the scouts' time that they spent at the event as well as the total number of scouts that are participating in that event. Now, we would encourage all scouts to participate in as many of these show and sell activities as their schedules will allow. Sign-ups for different show and sell events will be listed on our Scoutlander site throughout the popcorn selling season and often entail times during the weekends. Now, in cases where only one scout leader is available, parents will also be asked to come along and act as a second adult during the selling event. A final way available for scouts to sell popcorn is through providing their customers with an online ordering option. Scouts with friends and family who live a long distance away can still support their son's efforts to raise money for the pack by ordering popcorn online and having it shipped directly to their particular location. Now, if you would like to have this option made available, please go ahead and email Travis Helm. My email address will be shown at the end of this presentation. You can email me your son's name and also please provide an email address that the order form can be sent to. Once your son is set up in the system, the link for ordering will be sent to your email account that you give to me, and then you can share this with others, either through word of mouth or by posting on social media websites such as Facebook. That way, friends and family who live farther away can participate in the sales. All sales numbers will then be sent back to our pack in order to count toward achieving your son's personal sales goals. A question that you may still have is, how and when do we get the popcorn to those who have ordered it from your scout? Well, fortunately, only purchases collected through order forms individually will need to be delivered by your scouts at a later date. Now, in order to ensure the fastest turnaround between receipt of payment and popcorn delivery, payment for sales should be collected at the time of the order, and then they can be turned in on a weekly or bi-weekly basis to me, Travis Helm, at the beginning of scout meetings, which are being held on Wednesdays. This can occur throughout the popcorn sales dates. For those of you who don't know me yet, a picture along with my email address will be provided at the end of this presentation. Now, the orders will then be checked against popcorn inventory that our pack will have on hand at that time. Assuming that we already have on hand the specific product that your customer requests, the popcorn will be given to you on the same night that you turn in your orders. This allows you to complete a quick turnaround and then get the popcorn right back to the customer. For popcorn items that we don't currently have on hand, the requests will be collected and ordered by November 11th. So receipt of these orders by our pack should take no longer than probably November 22nd. When placing orders, scouts should just let their customers know that the popcorn should be available for delivery by no later than November 22nd, and that they can follow up with your scout as needed prior to them if they have questions. And that's it. So if you have any questions at all or would like more information about show and sell events, please refer to the Pack 600 calendar on our Scoutlander website or contact me, Travis Helm, at the number and email address shown right here. You can also contact me if you would like to get your son set up to sell online by providing me with your son's name as well as an email address that I can use in order to get you the link. I can also make additional order forms available for those that need them as well. So that's it. Thank you very much for your help in funding Pack 600, and we look forward to working with you and enjoying time with your son as we work to reach our $10,000 popcorn sales goal for the year.